Hello there, Moon in Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and watching your moon sign for October reading. Before you leave, please click on that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you know your moon sign to get the right reading. If you're not sure, there are some web pages I've listed in the description box below, and you can go find out. All right, Spirit, tell me about Capricorn in October of 2022. Well, that one flipped, so we'll take it. And that one sat funny. All right, first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. All right, so there are some things going on that you need to take time out to really look at the situation. I want to say, especially since the heart chakra symbol is here, and this person is kind of in a meditative pose here, take some time to go within your heart chakra, go into your heart space, find out what you're feeling about something. You may or may not be aware. You may purposely hide from it or hide the emotion. Maybe it's something you don't want to experience. It's something that maybe you find unacceptable. But this is what's going to help you assess the situation that you're in so that you can get the answers that you're looking for or want. Next one is first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. This one also has a chakra symbol, and this one is the root chakra. So this one is about practicality, survival, basic needs, that kind of thing. So, and then it says release control. I think that there's something you're holding on too tightly to. Probably something internal, like an idea or belief that you've held on to that keeps you from really seeing the situation for what it is, for really being able to see the bigger picture, see the forest for the trees, that kind of thing. Until you can release what you think you have control of, it's still going to be difficult. But you can get, if you go within your heart chakra and start assessing your feelings, work with your root chakra to stay practical and grounded so that you can think through some of these things with logic and reason. I think you're going to be able to get some better answers or solutions to problems, or being able to resolve some kind of conflict. But let's find out some more. Spirit, tell me more about Moon and Capricorn for October, please. What else about the month of October should Moon and Capricorn know about? Under Waxing Gibeus 2, we have fear. Fear to release control. That's a big one. Like this person here, they are like holding on to ravens or crows, however you want to see that, but she's not letting them go, and they need to be free. I can see these as ideas that need to be let go of, ideas that no longer help, things that need to be let go and put out into the universe to do a job or to manifest something that you are trying to manifest. You have to let go. You have to let them go the direction they want to go. You have to let people or feelings or ideas or relationships or job or family, whatever, you have to let them go their own way. That's releasing control. And Spirit acknowledges the fear that comes along with that, being alone and left alone. A sense of rejection, abandonment, you might be facing some of that. Next, we have under Worm Moon, faith. This is Spirit saying, have faith. Face the fear and do it anyway. Let go. Release control and have faith. The universe has your back. Your spirit guides, your spirit family, they are around you. They are holding you. They are comforting you the best that they can. And I do believe that by going into your heart space, you may be able to contact them. You may be able to have a conversation or at least an interaction, something to help you remind you that the only way through or only way out of this situation is through you or through it. You have to release control. You can no longer hold on to something that can't be held on to. Kind of like holding sand in your hand, and the more you squeeze, the more the sand comes out. That's what's happening here. And Spirit is saying, open your hand and just let all the sand fall out where it's going to land. I mean, so what if it's not in your hand anymore? It'll be on the ground, but it had a chance to fall. It had a chance to experience something different, and it's not just being held onto and gripped onto and not able to go anywhere or do anything. Okay, I hope that makes some kind of sense for you. So let's find out what your shadow aspect is that will present itself for you during October. Spirit, what is the shadow aspect that will reveal itself for Moon in Capricorn in October? Oops. Okay, so one kind of flew out, and it says downcast pride. To me, and I love that there's roots here for grounding, right? And we have the root chakra for grounding. Ground your headspace. Ground what's going on in your head to help you assess the situation. There's fear, loneliness, abandonment, and faith seems to be a very difficult word for you, but with this downcast pride, it's almost you're hanging on to some kind of negativity having to do with control. And there's some kind of pride in that. However dark or twisted that may seem, there's some kind of pride in where you've come from or what you've done or how you've handled yourself, how you've handled the situation, how you've kept control. And it's hard to let that go. And that's what Spirit is asking of you. So this, as you're trying to release control, that part of you is going to hang on and keep trying to remind you that you've worked so hard to keep control of the situation, or you've done all the what's necessary to keep things under control, and now you're not appreciated for it. And this reading and other people are telling you to calm down or let go, or things that just infuriate you more. That part of you will be showing itself and trying desperately to hang on. Recognize it for what it is. Spirit has your back and will be there to help you with this, okay? As it pops up, as it shows itself, as it, makes itself known to you. Sometimes all you can do is observe it and be like, okay, that's what's happening. You might not be able to change the feelings or what's happening, but observing it does make a change, okay? Let's find out some more. Spirit, tell me more about Moon in Capricorn for October, please. What else does Moon in Capricorn need to know? first of all, we have 10 of Pentacles, wealth. Okay, and this is under assess the situation. I have a feeling this has to do with some kind of large sum of money. Inheritance came into mind. A gift, coming of age, and you get to be in get into a bank account that was put for you until you got a certain age, and now you have this wealth. And you don't know the best way to go about spending this wealth or saving this wealth or using it to help others or using it selfishly, or you don't want to be frivolous. There's something more here. It's not just money. I want to say even valuables. Maybe you have got an estate as an inheritance. What do you do with that? Maybe you got a piece of property. What do you do with that? I'm not sure what this wealth is. It does feel like it's in the physical realm, material realm. It could even be wealth of knowledge, of health, right? Of your body, because this can be your body too. Pentacles can be about, your physical body. So there's some kind of wealth that this is where assess the situation comes in. The next card is the World, completion, and that is under the release, the control. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 cards are also about the end of a cycle, but this is about the end of a major, major life cycle. Releasing control is going to change your life, because especially since you have a pride in how hard you've worked to keep control. Releasing control definitely changes your world, changes your perspective. You get to start fresh and new. And maybe, because I thought of all these ravens as different ideas, different things that need to go different places. Maybe this wealth, you have a million different ideas of where it needs to go, but you want control. Maybe with assessing the situation better, you can choose where the money is going to go. A sense of sending out money to charities or loved ones or people that need help. And there's a sense of wanting absolute control over that. But there's a lightness to, okay, I'm going to give you this amount of money. Go ahead and do with it what you want. Or I'm going to give you this part of the property. Do with it what you want, instead of being in control of it. Either way, it's the end of a cycle. Releasing that control. And it's a big deal. You need as much faith as you can in the universe to know that everything's going to work out in a good way. Under fear, we have 8 of Pentacles, perfection. I also like to think of the 8 of Pentacles as skill or craftsmanship or a master crafter of something. You feel like a perfectionist, I think, about maybe money management of some kind, or assets or valuable management. Maybe you've been put in charge of your entire family's estate. You've kept it under control. Maybe this is more about siblings or other people fighting for whatever this inheritance is. You've kept it under control. Letting other people have control, will be wasteful, but you can't control everything. And to you, that is perfection. That is a master skill that you have. And with the universe now saying, okay, let it go, I can feel that being a very difficult thing to deal with. Let's get another card. So under the faith, we have Nine of Swords, trauma. This card can also be about anxiety, nightmares, stress. So yes, I can see this as Spirit confirming how stressful and how traumatic it is to have faith and to let, I want to say, the people in your family or whoever in regards to spreading this wealth out or whatever, letting them have control is just asking so much. And it's traumatic. It's traumatic to you because you've got a pride in how well you deal with these kinds of situations and how well that you can handle and control people and processes and all of this sort of thing. But it's draining you. You're not happy anymore, which is why this style of living your life just isn't sustainable. And it's time to change and let go of some of that trauma, being overly perfectionist, and letting the wealth go, letting others have a little bit of control with it. And there's a sense here that there's almost a sense like, fine, I'm just going to give it all up, and it changes your world completely. I think you might feel that way. I don't think you'll fully just give up everything. You might have to do a little bit at a time. Okay, you can have control over this, or you can have control over that. And that might be the healthier way to do it. But either way, it's the end of a cycle, of a major cycle. So be prepared for something new and fresh coming in possibly November. All right, one final message, please, for Moon in Capricorn for October. Oops. Please, Spirit. One final piece of advice, please. There it is. This one flipped out. Looks like someone backpacking out in the wilderness, right? And it says, failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. So, right, that perfectionist side of yourself, letting go makes you feel like it's failure, but it's not. And this is Spirit confirming that. It's only learning. You move with confidence and resilience, and that's part of that new beginning. You are not failing. And the idea of that, I don't think will stick around. You'll understand, okay, this was necessary, and this is a part of my growth to help me feel better and to help you take care of yourself better. All right, Moon and Capricorn, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to check out your sun sign reading. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.